Hey guys, it's Greg from East Coast Dice, and I'm going to be reviewing the STX Super Power for you. The STX Super Power is one of the most popular heads of all time. I think it's still one of the best sellers on Lacrosse.com, and it's made by STX. It costs around $90. It weighs 4.8 ounces, which puts it right in the middle of the pack as far as head weights go. It's right around the Evo X and heads like that. It's not heavy, it's not light, and you'll never really notice a difference with a tenth of an ounce. So it is the successor to the Proton Power. Most of you guys know the Proton Power. It was an extremely popular head before the rule change, where it had to be 3 inches all the way up. So you can see this is the Proton Power, same exact sidewall, but it had to be changed so that it meets the new NCAA specs, which a lot of high schools are switching to now. So they made the Super Power to replace the Proton Power, but some people still love the Proton Power. The Super Power is used by a lot of good players, and it's one of my favorite heads, both to string and to use. And so first we'll talk about the string a little bit. You can see that it has just 4 top holes across the top, and they are shaped very well, large enough to put 3 strings in, so that you can definitely do a triangle top string. And actually the shape of the scoop makes it very easy to string a triangle top string, because usually you'd be trying to weave the string in between the mesh and the head, and sometimes that gap can be very tight and hard to get the string through. But with this, it's very easy because it's got these little ridges in it that make it very easy to string a triangle top string. So the top string holes are great. For sidewall string holes, there are plenty of them. Not so many as the Clutch and Lakota and the Stallion and other heads like that, but definitely more than the Evo X, and that's one place that they really improved the Proton Power. You can see here there's only a few sidewall string holes down the side, and as most of you know, anyone that's tried to string a Proton Power has probably found it relatively difficult. So that was one of the main things they changed in the Super Power, is how many sidewall holes there are. So now there's plenty to string really any pocket that you want, and the bottom string holes are the same way. There's 4 of them. It is a little funky how they're done. You know, they're not all across on a straight plane as most heads are. They're a little offset, but certainly something that you can work around. As far as the face shape goes, it's an X spec, so it's 3 inches up at the top and up to 6.5 at the very top, with 3 in the throat. One thing you'll notice with Super Powers that is a little bit of a disadvantage is they tend to hourglass very quickly, especially if you're going to be taking face-offs. What I mean by hourglass is they start out wide at the bottom, pinch in right where the ball sits, and then go out there. So they'll get illegal in here, start to pinch in with use, poke checks, scoops, just things like that through natural wear and tear. And that is something that happens with almost all heads, but something that is very prevalent in the Super Power, which is one disadvantage. The offset is a very gradual offset that happens right in the middle of the head. So this head's really geared toward midfielders and also some attacking play with it. One notable player from this last year that plays with it is Tim Desco. So I'll be stringing a Tim Desco replica pocket in it, and showing you guys exactly how to string the sidewalls, how his pattern is, how to string his shooting strings, and things like that. And so you'll be able to find that on the Lacrosse Network. So anyway, overall, I would recommend this head. It's definitely battle tested. Plenty of good players out there that use the Super Power, and it'll be around for a long time to come. So I would definitely recommend it. Make sure to check back for the Tim Desco replica pocket. Make sure to subscribe to the Lacrosse Network for all your LXM Pro coverage, as well as a ton of game footage and clips and daily lacrosse videos. So anyway, thanks for watching. Throw this video a like if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe.